Hello, and welcome to Moscato and Tea. This is the show for all things beauty, business, and community with your hosts, Inez and Chiquita, keeping it raw, real, and unfiltered.
I really can't stand you. Hello.
Hello, dear. Woo, okay.
Y'all, I can't stand her right now. I just want y'all to know that she is a mess.
I'm a mess?
Yes, you're
Girl,
a mess.
you better get that. Wait a minute.
See, there you go.
Hold up a second. No, it's the other way around. Oh, you guys, the pre-showing, what we're doing, what we talk about before we even start.
I can't pop the bottle.
Girl, see? And you talk about me being a mess. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Just kind of, we're just sitting here in the talking about what we were going to talk about, or pretty much just making conversation.
Yes.
And I got Chiquita back over here saying I'm a mess because I'm just telling her all kinds of craziness because we don't get to see each other. We see each other when we record, like we've said before. So we're kind of catching up.
Yes.
We're catching up before we even start the show because we have so many other things to talk about. So, yeah, a couple of things, just a little backhand for you guys. One, I was talking about her hair, that I'm going to get her a wig. I'm going to get her a wig because sometimes she be coming over here and I'm like, girl, you need to have a cute little wig. So when you can't girl, you know, when you can't comb your hair, you can pop that wig on and make it look make it look good. She's like, are you going to be? And then that way, when your wig is to the side or crooked, I could be like, girl, fix your wig.
Yeah.
So, but I think a wig would be cute.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Should I get a short wig or like a long?
You know, if it were me, I'd get a long ass wig because at the end of the day, it's a wig. I don't care if people know it's a wig. You, on the other hand, I don't understand why you get a weave to keep it short. It don't make no sense to me. But anyways, so, you could get a cute short wig, maybe something a little curly. So, that was one.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, I think you should. Maybe I'll talk to Tiffany and be like, let's go ahead and let's do, we should do an episode on us wig shopping for you because that would be good because, people want to know what it's like to get a wig.
This shade is too real right now.
To get a wig.
I'm done.
Okay,
I'm
I'm just saying we could. I don't
leave
mind
my hair alone, okay? It's been a long week.
It's been a long
Y'all
week.
have to excuse her, okay?
No, and it's just, talk about I might need glasses. I've been in denial. I really need to go get my eyes checked. But, it is what it is.
Take care of yourself.
I know. Eventually I will.
Eventually.
I need to because, because of work. Constantly looking at all those little hairs all the time.
Looking down at the balls.
Girl, the hairy ones that I clean up for everyone. All you ladies out there that got your men like real nice and clean, be thankful. All those men out there that their women are nice and clean.
Oh, you got my favorite Moscato.
Oh, you know it. It's because I sit there and wax. Last night I was at work pretty late waxing balls. It's okay. Yeah. It doesn't bother me none. But, I had some friends that were, because every once in a while I get these tension headaches and it makes my eye kind of close a little bit. And so we were just, the guy, my friends were like kind of laughing at me talking about, oh, is it because you see balls all day? I said, yeah, one of them hit me in the eye and now I got an eye infection. So they were just like,
you're down so low. It just popped up.
It popped up. So it happens.
Putting in that work.
No, not in that way, girl. See, the shade is real. Bye. Okay, I'll let you get me on that. That's not even the deal. So anyways, what's been going on, dear?
So much, and I'm so tired, and it's crazy. Like I said, we haven't seen each other in forever. And I released 2 more books.
Girl, congratulations.
Thank you.
Have I been in a hole that I didn't even realize you released 2 books?
I released 2 more books. Yes. So I'm really
usually
excited.
let me know when you release stuff.
I know. I've been nonstop, working, trying to get that.
So what was our conversation when we were in Palm Springs? After this, you're taking it down 20.
She yelled at me, you guys. So I'm going to take a little break from writing. And stuff,
and breathe a little bit.
Breathe a little, because now I'm 7 books in, published.
Right? 7 books in less than a year. I can't.
Yeah. I know. I'm really, really proud of myself. Really excited.
I'm amazed.
Yes.
Okay. And you don't know I don't give you all those many compliments.
I know.
So I'm amazed.
So I'm going to take a mini break and then we're going to get back into getting your book set to go.
Yes. Getting my book set to go. That's her next project is my book. So we'll be getting ready for that for the next year.
Exactly. I'm really excited.
So congratulations on your books.
Thank you.
What else you got going on?
I released my trailer for my web series.
I saw that.
Yes.
It looks so good. So you guys,
Yes.
if you haven't seen it, tell everybody where they can check out your trailer deal.
Go to my website, HaroldStreetFilms.com, or to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/HaroldStreetFilms, and you'll see the trailer for my web series called Deadline, which is up and out, and I'm actually going to be doing a crowdfunding, hopefully to raise funds to continue filming, and we're going to be premiering in 2019, hopefully January or February.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
really
good.
excited.
It looks good. So you
Thank
guys check
you.
it out. Support the cause.
Yes, please.
So that means I gotta donate. Oh gosh!
mean,
on top of everything else,
That'll be nice.
Support your
promote,
cause.
yes,
Promote.
get it out there. Hopefully, we can get to see something come into festivals or something like that. So I'm really, really excited about that. And then what else is going on? The podcast is like insane right now. She doesn't keep up with it, but I keep
do
up with the
not.
numbers and all that
I'm
stuff.
that girl that just shows up and does her work and then
Yes.
she leaves.
She does the decorating. Like she has our table all set up really nice and organized, and she does all the graphics and stuff. But
Okay, but this is it. For my goal for 2019 is to be more aware and try to figure out our numbers and do a little bit more on the back end of it.
Okay.
So that way I could help you out because
Yes.
she tells me things. I was like, so what are you talking about? I don't even know. I got other things going on. So, she's always like, hey, Inez, check this out. I'm like, okay. But I guess our numbers we're doing
through
well.
the roof. Yeah,
we're
on
doing
SoundCloud.
Also, I just have to say thank you to all y'all
Listeners.
out there listening to us.
Yeah.
It has been, and it's been a real fun kind of road.
Yeah.
It's a good stress reliever, definitely from all opposite of everything we do. But
Exactly. No, for us to vent and get all our frustrations out, but also
I'm
fun talk.
glad I got 2 bottles because you sipping that.
Listen, it's been a long week. Let me tell you, I need
You
it.
sipping that Roscato like it is water. I'm not even mad.
I ain't had no coffee today, so I was like, let me just have this instead.
No problem.
Little, you know what? I'm done. Anyway, what's been going on with you?
Nothing. Same shit, different day. Just work. I'm getting into again busy season. Holiday time. Everybody wants to look nice and
Yes.
and good. Got some new products that I'm working with. I started doing because I started like kind of working on this henna. Like, henna for the brows, enhancement for the brows. I'm a California girl. I gotta be.
Okay.
So I did a client yesterday, who is my daughter and who is my guinea pig for everything. Girl, it was hilarious. But it came out really, really good. It came out way better. I just got to practice more. So I'm looking at you. I'm looking at all my friends, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm going to be calling out all my homies that come out here just so I can practice. It's a little harder than I thought I was going to be.
Okay.
Just because it does tint, it just kind of enhances your brow, your skin. It does all kinds of other stuff. But, it is what it is. But outside of that, just busy working.
Yeah.
Yeah, just busy.
Aren't you about to travel again?
Yeah. I'm always traveling.
teaching.
Yeah, another teaching gig. I actually got 2. I got one in another state and I got one here out in California. As a matter of fact, in November. I have one in California, so if you follow me on Instagram and or Facebook or anything, and you aren't in Cali and you want to learn how to really do some really magnificent speed waxing and for body and to literally do a really good, as painless as possible Brazilian. Follow me and we'll let you, you'll know where I'll be at.
Yeah.
But it was funny that you say that because I have a client I haven't seen in a while. She was running late, and I literally had an hour. Pretty much, we had an hour and 15 minutes, and so she was like, "What the hell, Inez? You were so quick." I was like, "Yo, I pretty much did her half leg Brazilian underarms and her brows in an hour and 15 minutes. The legs are usually the hardest and take longer. I killed through her legs." She's like, "What the?" I was like, "You know what? All this teaching and always doing it has gotten you even quicker than I was already quick."
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's good. That's basically it. And then so let's talk about
hot topics. There's a lot going on,
girl.
So first, before we get into the really politics hot topics, because people love that, love listening to our views. Well, yours, because you
I'm
go
always
off. So first, before we get into that, I just wanted to kind of touch on. It's October, Domestic Violence Month,
and Breast Awareness
and Breast Awareness Month. So I just wanted to kind of touch on that for a little bit. I can say for myself, that with the Domestic Violence Month, I have been around it. I know people that have gone through it.
I think everybody has.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where, I hear a lot of, won't that person just leave or anything, stuff like that. And it's just like sometimes, it's not that easy.
Yeah. I think that's a huge, I think, with being aware, I think more and more now people are realizing that it's not that easy. It goes down to us being more sympathetic and helping someone, realizing, if until you're in that situation, you don't. I know people that have been in that situation. You kind of go, oh my gosh, like why don't you get out? Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah.
A lot of it has to do more with their fear, the fear of them, the other partner hurting someone. I have, thank God I have not been in that situation, but I've always made it very clear up front from beginning, that I'm not afraid to tell.
Yeah.
I will tell on you. We were going to fight. I'm going to beat you. You're going to beat me. Then I'm going to tell my mom, my dad, everybody, and say, yes, that motherfucker hit me, and I don't have a problem.
Exactly.
So I think that was a very, and they're like, and a lot of them think I'm nuts anyway. So it's just kind of, but for all those out there that are suffering from that, just know that you are not alone. That there are many services. There are people out there that are willing to help and get you out of that situation. Nobody's saying it's easy. I can't imagine. Again, I cannot imagine being in someone. And I have to say this goes both ways.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of women, but men.
Yeah, men are also victims.
Men are victims, especially men that refuse to go to that level to hit a woman, are brought up in a different way. So a woman gets out of hand, hits, does all these things. And then I think the law enforcement goes, you're a man, how could you allow a woman to hit? Is a lot of times it's due to to that fact that they just I don't hit women. I'm not going to do it. So some women take advantage of that and go to the other end. So either way, if you're a man or a woman, or if you're a woman or a man in that situation, just know that, there are ways to get out. And there's ways to help centers and communities.
Talk to your church leaders, someone at work, whoever you feel comfortable with. Speak with them.
Yeah, and a lot of times, what I've realized too, that the person who is victimizing someone has a lot more to lose.
Yeah.
So they instill fear because they're afraid of what they got going on. So once someone is exposed.
Yeah.
The exposure, there is really no place for them to hide.
Yeah.
So, either way, I always say, I don't know, I've never been, but for me, I'd rather go down fighting than just not go,
Yeah. That's
even,
true.
we were talking about how, speaking of which, just, violence in the streets, how things are going down now.
Which part of our hot topics, actually, all the craziness that's going on. I actually, yesterday, there was a shooting in Kentucky. At a grocery store, Kroger grocery store, man went in and shot 2 black people. And what really, freaked me out is my brother lives in Kentucky. I literally texted him last night. I was like, what's happening? Where are you? Him, his wife, and his kids. And I'm like, he said he was fine and stuff, but he said it's really crazy out there right now. So I'm like on high alert, just staying in touch with him.
Yep.
And my family, because things are just out of
control. And here's again, we'll go back to breast awareness, but since we're on this, here again, it starts from the top. 45 has invoked this go ahead and get them attitude. It doesn't matter, violence type of deal. Now people are out here thinking that they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. And here again, we have another situation where someone, a white man, I'm going to just keep it 100. You know me, a white man is going in, and they're going to call him mentally ill, and he's just going to get locked up. There's no other reason he's mentally ill. Yeah. Fuck that shit. He ain't mentally ill. This is just someone who, as a matter of fact, it was, from what I understand, it was heard that another gentleman, another white man, had a gun and was basically telling him, "Put your gun down," because you can bear arms and he had the right to bear arms and that. And the shooter, basically said, "Don't shoot white people. Don't shoot other white people."
That's crazy.
So we're and it's right. Listen, here's another thing, people. Don't let all of this craziness stop you from going to the polls.
Yes.
Go and
don't.
vote. You know, that leads into what happened just recently with all these bombs going into, you know, another hot topic. It's just leading into other things.
Yes.
It's all kind of connected in some
Exactly.
where they're, you know, they sent all these bombs to all these Democratic leaders. And then 45, sorry guys, I had a Red Bull and I'm just a Red Bull and wine. Anyways,
we keep it real, unfiltered.
So, you know, they're sending this and 45 is basically blaming the media.
Yes.
Blaming the media for
crazy?
what the hate he has spewed and put in. And that actually lets me know, if you really think about this, that they're running scared and they're worried. That they're not, you know, people are going to go out in troves to vote. They're trying to stop people in Georgia. They're trying to stop people from going out there and vote. Know your rights. You have the right to vote. Go out there and vote. Don't let nothing or no one or fear. Fear is fear can cripple somebody.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm not shit. I was like, well, hell, I'm going out there and vote. Well, if the bomb is building, I'm in.
Yeah.
you still
got your vote in. It's my time to go. At least I know I went out right.
There and trying to do something. So, you know, all of this violence and all of this is a very, very, it's a scary time.
Toxic.
It's a very and scary time that people are afraid, but don't let fear, you know, stop you from doing what you're doing and you know what's right in your heart. You know, this fear mongering against Muslims, the fear mongering against Latinos and people, immigrants, all of this. Listen, we all know. I don't care what you want to say. We all know history, and people like to rewrite history.
Big time.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. They're trying to rewrite history and trying to do things. Everybody here is a damn immigrant. Unless you're Native American.
I mean, his wife is. Like,
girl.
Come on.
But his wife is a good immigrant for him. It's like you pick your choose, right? You know, Russian, you know, good immigrant. You know, this is all about what benefits him and his family. At the end of the day, when his term is over, what did you get out of it, and what laws and how is he helping you? And he's not helping anybody but himself,
exactly,
and his family and the people he went to bed with to get to where he is. That's just my opinion, and that's why it's my podcast. I can say whatever the hell I want to say.
There you go.
So at the end of the day, it is what it is. And if, you know, facts don't lie.
Yeah.
And we need to stop harassing the media. The media is telling the truth. Unless it's otherwise known, I've never known anyone to ever sit there and say media. And the media is always constantly lying. Now, let's keep it 100. I was watching Fox News a little bit. And even some of his own people in Fox News were like, well, you know, they're trying to clean up his shit, but they can't really clean up his.
You can't. Didn't he on some other day or something, he was like, I'm a nationalist.
Girl,
like, are you crazy?
Are you crazy? You're gonna and people are gonna be like, "Yay!" Do you even realize what a nationalist is? People are so.
Is this America? Is this 2018? Like, what is happening?
I don't know, girl. It's just like, you know. I'm hoping that in the end, you know, I always believe, you know, that good outweighs evil. And right now we're just in an evil time, and eventually we're going to get out of. I was like, can't Superman be real right now?
I swear, we need somebody just to come over and sprinkle like something over this entire country.
Can we just get the unicorn
to redo
poop,
it? Something,
something, the rainbows,
smack somebody upside the head or something.
I mean, to the point now. Speaking of which, that, you know, Trump, some of his supporters, Caitlyn Jenner was one that was all about, girl,
I saw
all
that.
about, and now she's talking about,
girl, bye.
Yes, sit your ass down. Now she's talking about, well, I was wrong. Bitch, you should have known he was wrong from get-go.
Exactly.
He has no love for people like you. Like,
he's rewriting laws.
Now she's realizing
that affect transgender women. Like, everybody.
And like, beforehand, and because you're a Republican, it doesn't matter if you're...
Because it didn't benefit her.
At that time.
At that time.
Now...
It was like, oh, he's going to do okay. He's going to be fine. He's going to be for everybody. But now it's affecting you. Now it's a problem.
Now it's a problem. See, because that's why I said, you got to be careful, because just because he's pointing at one person or another group of people doesn't mean he ain't coming for you.
Exactly.
So, you know, like they said, this whole immigration thing, everybody's like, oh, Muslim, Mexican. The next thing you know, it's going to be, you're Irish, you're this, you're that. 8
Yeah.
is going to be everybody.
Exactly. And that's what people aren't realizing. It's like, and I don't know what show this was I was watching, but it's like, just when you vote for somebody, it's not about getting 100% of what you want. You're never going to get everything you want out of anybody.
Not even in a marriage or with your boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever you're with. You don't get 100%.
Exactly. But at some point, you would think that it's also not just about you. It's about your neighbor. It's about your school, the school district. It's about the teachers. It's about, the senators and the cops. It's like, you want to make sure whatever laws that are in place are going to benefit everybody every family, because you're all together in that community.
At the end of the day, in that community, because even if it doesn't benefit one, eventually it's going to go down and trickle to you where it's not going to benefit you.
Exactly.
That's what people don't understand. Well, it doesn't affect me. Yes, it does, because eventually you're going to be caught up in that mess. Just as well.
They're going to raise some type of price. They're going to raise gas. They're going to raise light bill. They're going to do something that's going to affect you.
Yeah, and you're asked out.
Exactly.
And don't be mad later and crying.
Listen, that's what they do. That's what they do. No, but did you see about Megyn Kelly?
No. What? Oh, yes, girl.
About the blackface.
Blackface.
Listen. I don't know. Somebody told me she's like 47 years old or something like that. And she was like, it was fine to do blackface when she was little. What? It's like, you can, like, I have no words. Like, at what point do you realize you're on national TV talking about this?
Here's the thing.
Saying it's okay?
Okay. So I have to say I understand where she's coming from in the face of her ignorance. I'm not saying what she's saying is right. Don't get, because I'm all about like let's keep it. But from her point of view, and I listened to what she was saying, I can understand where she's coming from. Like, yo, what's the problem? It's Halloween. Aren't we supposed to, here, hold up. Aren't we supposed to just sit here and dress up however we want to and do whatever we want to? It was never an issue. It was never an issue. So in Halloween, if somebody, like they said, a white person liked a person of color and they because they wanted to pay tribute. Not everybody does. I'm just saying, I'm looking at it from her point of view. Right. And she's saying all of this. She's like, it's just Halloween. It's just a day. But I get where she's coming from. But at the end of the day, in a time like today, you cannot do that. That's like, it's just not politically, it's not politically correct. It's insensitive. And it's like us now all of a sudden knowing how indigenous, people feel about dressing up as as an Indian, with the feathers and all of that. Now for Halloween, they're saying, please don't do that. That's our culture. That's who we are. It's not a costume.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, dressing as that or dressing, blackface or dressing as any other thing. Here's, it's one of those things where you're just kind of like, we have to be more sensitive about things and how a lot of people might be like, oh, suck it up. Everybody's so sensitive. Unfortunately, it's a time where unless we start communicating and showing love for one another, you just can't. That's like somebody dressing like a Mexican right now.
Yeah.
And such. Keeping it 100, put on the sombrero, do whatever and want to say I'm a Mexican, or putting on or putting on a dot and saying I'm an Indian from India.
Doing too much. Yeah,
you're just doing way too much. Now with that said, now all these little kids out here at Halloween want to talk about like their favorite characters, like now Disney is going into multicultural characters.
Okay,
now we have Moana. Right?
Yeah.
She is a Pacific Islander.
Yeah.
We have Tiana. She's a black girl. We have Mulan. She's an Asian girl. We have Pocahontas. Now, how do we teach our children? This is a question for everybody to really think about. Yeah. How do we teach because I understand as a child, children, unless you're taught, don't see hate, don't see color, that's something that's taught. Now, how do you tell a little girl that, she's a little white girl and her favorite character is Moana, that she cannot be Moana for Halloween? Because now we're culturally or she can't be Tiana, or she can't be Pocahontas.
You could put a dress on her. You could do that. Put the hair in a bow or whatever. I haven't seen
Or
the movie
what-
or whatever. But you
have
ain't
you ever
gotta
seen-
darken her skin.
No, of course not.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm just saying you could just
Yeah.
just be her without doing the extras.
Yeah.
Because what was it? I think there's a makeup artist, Ellery. She has I think her daughter's name is Yoshi, and she's a makeup artist, and they do a lot of makeup. So her daughter has her own Instagram page, and she decided that she wanted to be Meredith from Brave, which is an Irish redhead. Girl who doesn't believe in, she's independent. So they did her eyebrows red. They put on a red wig. They made her whole thing, but she's just a black Meredith, which I thought was super cute.
Okay.
Now, are we going to beat up this little girl? Because it's just all over the place. With the little kids, I can see that. But as an adult, you should know better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. Big time. That's crazy. Seriously crazy.
I mean, these are questions that we need to start asking ourselves.
No.
I mean, we want to be, how do you call it? We want to be represented in all areas.
Yeah.
Okay? Which I think is important. But now, one time of the year, now everybody, I want to be my favorite character, which I do believe you can still be. You don't need to be, you don't need to.
got to go overboard.
You don't
with
have to paint your face.
Yeah.
You don't, I mean, who was it? Somebody else did that too, and they got in trouble because they were, someone from Orange is the New Black, and they did blackface. That was God, I think it was Huff. I can't remember her name, but she was with Dancing with the Stars, and she got in trouble for that too because she was playing.
I know the girl from the Real Housewives of New York, Luann, I think.
Yeah, because
she blackened her face, darkened her face, or whatever to be Diana Ross. I was like, girl, stop it.
All she needed was the wig
and the dress, or
and
whatever.
The dress, and said, I'm Diana Ross,
and had a microphone and say, I'm Diana. That's it.
I agree on
Once
that.
again, going over.
But I'm just saying, I'm trying to be devil's advocate here. I'm never on that other side.
I know.
I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to just say, what if, and how do you deal with this? Because these are questions that, am I going to be offended that no, of course not. I'm not going to be offended that a little girl or a little boy wants to, what if a little boy wants to be T'Challa from Black Panther?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Give him the sword and the... Whatever,
give him the
machete,
suit,
whatever.
The suit, whatever, and just, we don't need to paint his face.
Yes, exactly.
That's all I'm saying. He can still be these characters, but we don't need to paint each other's faces. What about a clown? Is that being disrespectful?
I'm done. Okay, so supposedly, kind of going back to the bombing with the Democratic leaders, supposedly they have somebody in custody, a registered Republican from South Florida. Caesar Sayak. He's 56, and he supposedly has a criminal record. Now, they can play this either way.
So we're going to do like they did when they did Kennedy, or when they did Martin Luther King, accuse somebody who said they didn't do it just because they needed to get somebody.
Exactly.
That's all I'm asking.
You never know. So what do you think?
What do I think?
Suspected of being the guy.
I need more information.
Yeah.
I need more information.
Middle-aged, they say middle-aged white Florida man.
Okay, so what? Okay, so now, Mr. 45, what you gonna say? He's mentally ill? Because if it were, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm glad I'm glad it's not a person of I'm glad it's not a person of color. Because it would have been a terrorist attack now.
Yeah. Are they going to bring that up? That's a good question.
You already know.
That's a good question.
I bet you that they ain't going to say it was a terrorist attack. That is some white dude who's a Trump believer, who's mentally ill, and we need to give him mental health services.
Yeah.
By the way, from the healthcare he's cutting from you, but whatever.
People like seriously,
from the hell of the mental health care
they need to educate themselves.
But we're going to give it to somebody who's sitting there literally making bombs and threatening people. But okay, I guess whatever.
It is what it is. You're too much. Did you see about the backlash that Kendall Jenner got?
Yes. I'm so sick of all of them. I can't. Every single time, I'm like over it. It's like, whatever. They're trying to say, listen, you all y'all ladies, Kardashians, Jenners, already know that people feel some type of way about everything. Right? So, with that said, you have to walk a thin line. If you already know, you think it's cute and whatever, I would have been like, yo, I might have stopped back. And mind you, that one of her friends told her, I think you might have went a little bit too far. There was an interview with that. But at the end of the day, I know she did. They love controversy. They love a little bit of, whatever. And so since all of that is going on, I'm not surprised. The same way with the whole stupid Pepsi commercial.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who her people are. Who do you have around you? I would be like, I need to get a whole new camp and a whole new team because you all be fucking with my shit. I can't even do.
Why couldn't Vogue just get a black model with afro?
Again,
Like,
it is because Vogue is dumb, one. Two, they're trying to capitalize on Jenner's popularity.
The brand.
Okay,
yeah.
the brand and the whole thing. Great. Put her in a long flow. I don't care. Like, yes, they're saying, well, there are a lot of white girls and women white that have curly hair. Yes, but they don't use their hair in that manner where it looks like it's an afro.
Yeah.
So again, her people are just, I don't know. I really don't know. People always have an excuse for everything, and people aren't thinking. When you have somebody in power that is invoking, like, pretty much say and do whatever you want to do, people are saying and doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah. No,
I'm not surprised, though. They're always doing something. I'm like, and here we go again.
Exactly. It's always something. We'll probably have something tomorrow. Who knows? But,
Girl.
Well, let's kind of bring it back to breast cancer.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, before we
wrap up.
Man, we could keep going on hot topics. We're going to have to pretty much do hot topics, a little hot topic every time because it gets hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
It's sizzling.
Did you just
sizzle, and tap myself? Yes, I did, because I was hot too. Anyways, bringing it back to breast awareness month, ladies and gentlemen, you are not opposed. You're immune to getting breast cancer. Make sure you are checking yourselves, checking your lumps, going in your mammograms. Nowadays, cancer doesn't care about race, creed, age, ethnicity, nothing. Are you serious right now? OMG, she's fired, people. She's fired. OMG. Anyways, go check yourself out. Make sure, you guys take care of yourselves. Do research. I know we all know somebody who has been through survivors. Stay proud and up. Everyone who has passed. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. The Moscato. We wish you nothing but peace and rest. And all we have to say now in these times, you guys, all we want to spread is a little bit of. I know we laugh and a little bit of giggle, but we also want to spread love and unity, and realize that we're all human beings and we're all here to stay. And that with a little love and a little peace and a little bit of understanding, we can make this a better place.
There we go.
All right. So again.
Yeah. Wrap that up with saying thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. Just make sure you follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and check us out on Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud. Talk to you later.
Bye, guys. Bye. Thanks for listening. Take a little time to enjoy your brand of Moscato and Tea with us every day. Subscribe, rate, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and MoscatoandTea.com.